Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Steam Sale. Thursday, I guess. Is it Thursday? It is Thursday. We didn't stream yesterday, so I lost track of days. Hope everyone's doing well. Today we shall be hopping back into Blue Reflection. Just like the last time, I forgot to plug in my controller. So 1 second, please. There we go. Controller nice. The nice thing about this game is that it automatically detects a controller. Oh well, my controller. So I don't have to reboot the game when I plug it in. So we're in chapter 8 between story missions, I think. I still don't think there's a good way of checking which chapter exactly I'm in. The save screen. No, it does. Yeah, chapter 8. Chapter 8 free time. Did you? The game froze for a moment there. How weird. You came to laugh at my art too? Go ahead and laugh. Go ahead and make fun of me. Do it. She's trying to punch me, but she's missing. So I need to pick up 5 things in this room. It's weird how nobody around her reacts to her. That in itself seems to be a kind of a different kind of manic reaction. Tuturu, how are you doing, Satinao? Hope the day finds you well. Slight headache, but fine. Oh no. Mercy, I have 1 of 2 mercy. I don't have a scary tattoo. Let me see, just gonna pull up my crafting sheet here. I'm good, thank you. Pretty good. Yeah, so scary tattoo is one of the things on my list. I'm gonna delete it from my list. And then craft it. Nullifying powder is also on the list. Yep, it is. Let's craft one of those. Holds the power to reset a skill. I wonder what that means. It probably refunds the skill points. It holds the power revision. What does that mean? Fragment reinforcement. Maybe it resets the upgrades on a fragment. That doesn't make sense though. Why would you need to do that? Let me delete nullifying powder from my list. Memory of affection, I have 1. This is not technically on my list, but I do need 5 memory of affections for this. I might as well craft them all. I also need 3 more envies, don't have that yet. Do I need 4 loves? Do I need 5 loves? Not yet. I apparently need 10 fears. I probably will need 5 of these. But nothing says I need them yet, so I'm not gonna craft them yet. But really, all these items, I have no idea what they do and I don't really need them. Hold on, there's something there. Red blight leaf. I wonder where that is from. But I'll find it eventually. So let's warm up, let's kill you. Now, what strategy was I using? Probably can just nuke. Nuke. Sure, why not? Now you are out of order. I don't really want to. Well, you still go. You will still go before them. So you do that.
頑張らないと
You cast attack.
力を貸して 何をしようかな
Hi, Amy. How are you doing this fine day?
クマさんどうするクマさんどうする
Yes. Fire Pierce and Bear Whisper. That should take care of them, huh? Oh, yeah, it started. You don't start it, you technically you came in the middle of an ad, right? You came in the middle of the first ad break.
早く次に行こう
So I don't really know if that means you get ads or not. It's also supposedly just ended. Hello. Have you seen the half screen ads or the ads that appear? There's supposed to be some ads that appear kind of like they shrink the screen, but you can still hear me, and then they appear at the side of the screen in the sidebar. Have you seen those? I supposedly set those on a while ago, but I don't know what kind of effect it has. Haven't seen those yet. Yeah, that's strange. They're supposed to be running. I don't know. Twitches. Yeah, very strange. By the way, Emmy, how's the Outer Wilds playthrough going? Am I allowed to play that game yet? Colon O, eh?
いつも通り落ち着いてどうしよう
You did get the end of Sable, and you know what? Sable became a free game today on Epic, I think it was.
グレイプウェイブ
Now that you finished it, it became a free game for everyone.
だったね
I saw that go by on my feed, and I was like, wait a minute, Emmy just played this. She just told me about this game, and now it's free for everyone. Exactly, that's Game Fest. Sounds good. I think I still need to pick up more things from the floor. Let's go to the
どん
next
な魔
zone.
物がいるかわ
Whoa.
からない気をつけて
Now this is a mix zone. Can you come downstairs, or can you only have trouble? Do you only have trouble going upstairs? You only have trouble going upstairs, sucker.
邪魔しないで
He chased me down the step. Then he couldn't come up again.
どうしよう
That's I don't know. Great Wave.
グレイプウェイブ
Reaper Wave?
次はどうしよう
But that
力を貸して クマさん
Go
どう
Drive
す
Attack
るクマさ
This
んどうする
and this.
それ相手にならなかったね
The new Persona 5 gacha game just came out as well. So I've been playing a little bit of that as well on the side. And I was telling Satinel that I really should play Persona 5. I really should finish Persona 5 so I don't accidentally get spoiled by one of these side stories. That's a good question. I mean, I wondered the same thing as well. We don't know, but her hair, even in the normal world, her hair is kind of. It's all three characters are kind of partially blonde. Like Yuzu and Lime are definitely blonde. Hinako in some light like this, she in some lights in some lighting areas it looks black. In some lighting areas it looks kind of a little bit blondish or like platinumish. In this one it's very blonde, but in this scene, for example, on the right here, she's supposed to have black hair, but it's kind of a little bit blonde sometimes. Yeah. But yeah, is it because she wishes it was that? I don't know. Does she wish that she's heterochromatic or whatever they call it? I don't think so. Now I get it. Nobody's born a great artist. Everyone's bad at first, but they keep practicing until they're better. I won't give up. I want to draw better and better art. Besides, it's pretty fun.
ありがとう。
Oh, there's a new Persona. It starts the gacha game on Steam. It came out like yesterday. Persona 5 something X or something. Persona 5X? I know, right? I didn't hear of it until the day it came out. I was like, what? Okay. Did the thing freeze? Did the game just freeze on me? I think the game just froze on me. Oh, no. There we go. Oh, no. It just won't let me teleport because I'm in the same hallway. So the teleporting was not working. Okay, so there's someone here for me to talk to. Yes, I was playing the Uma game. The Uma Musume game also launched yesterday. And I was like, why are two big gacha franchise games launching on the same day? Are they trying to compete with each other? And there was supposed to be a Blue Archive game. I don't know anything about the franchise except that it exists. But Blue Archive game also came out like 2 days ago, or it was supposed to come out 2 days ago. Does what sound like Gatia? Gacha? I don't think so. No, not really. In that case, it's a coincidence. Because it comes from some Japanese word meaning something. I don't know exactly what. But I don't think the Japanese word came from gacha, so. Oh. Accident. I didn't mean to invite you out. But that's okay. Yes, but that is kind of a good description of them, yeah. You spend too much money? Gotcha. Rika took me to this place right before our entrance exams. You guys are really close. You say it like we're married. I just admire the friendship you two, TWO2, you two have. It's not all sunshine and roses, you know. Rika can get annoying. She's got to comment on everything like she's my mother or something. Like when we came here, she pretty much dragged me with her. Haha, so you guys are close. Well, it's not like I believe in gods or that kind of stuff. But I did pass the exam, so I guess the visit worked. No, you're studying what? Thanks, Rika. Thanks to my studies, exactly. But the whole conversation was very awkward still. We've got to practice for the festival tomorrow. Didn't we say that yesterday as well? As you can see, we're going to have more actors practicing with us from now on. Have fun. How fun? I'll try my best. Relax, Nishida, relax. You're the narrator, so you can just read your lines straight off of the script. Meanwhile, I'll be supporting the cast as the photographer. Okay, let's get started. Nice work, gals. I got some good pictures. Wait, pictures? You were taking them today? I wanted to get some shots of everyone practicing. They might eventually be useful for our graduation album. Our graduation album, huh? I know we were all in middle school last year and it's a ways away, but still. I hope we can all have a happy graduation together. Not in my game you won't. Yeah. Yeah, nobody heard that. Who am I talking to here? Is it you? Hinako, let's go to the pool right now. What? Why now? Apparently the swim team had a day off today, so I asked to use it. Wow, you really did want to make this happen. You did promise that we'd go to the pool, so let's go. So this is the final Bond event for what's her face, right? Shihari. The word gashapon, a Bandai trademark, is onomatopoeic from two sounds. Gasha or gacha from the hand cranking action of the toy vending machine, and pon for the toy capsule landing in the collection tray. So Japanese have really word onomatopoeia sounds for their things that don't actually sound like the actual noises. Sometimes. Phew, I'm tired. Wait, this isn't mine. In fact, where's mine? It's gone. This was definitely Shiori's doing. That girl, she really is a pervert. Wait, I don't have time to be thinking about that. I need to hurry and catch her. I ended up wearing hers. But what cup size is she? This definitely doesn't fit. I guess I knew that, but wearing a bra puts things in a shocking perspective. No sense thinking about it. I should go. Hey, Shiori. Hey, Hinako. You saw our underwear without asking, didn't you? What are you thinking? Oh, come on. It's fine once in a while, isn't it? It's never fine. Just give me my underwear back. Okay, wait. Does that mean you're wearing my underwear right now? Whatever. Let's just go somewhere we can change. There sure are a lot of half-naked scenes in this game. Phew. Well, I got my underwear back. Nako! Wait, Shiori, what are you doing? You're acting weirder than usual today. Hinako! Is it possible you didn't max out her scene and never saw all this nonsense? Okay? Wait, is her fragment going rampant? You got all the achievements. Shiori, are you okay? Of course she isn't. I need to hurry to the comment. Not dressed like that, you won't. These are feelings of joy. Sorry we're late, Hina. Yuzu, Lime, it's Shiori. Don't care. Let's go. Don't care. Let's go find a fragment. Sure. Hina's not a fan. The game, some of the scenes are very much like what a guy thinks a girl's school is like. That's what it feels like a lot of time. What a guy author thinks a girl's school would be like. Overdrive. Can I do it twice? I cannot still. Attack. Oh, they only have 500 health. They all die. So to trigger this, I probably need to pick up like 3 fragments. 3 or 4 fragments. Or I need to find one specific fragment. Yeah, you can't catch me, can you? That's 3. Where's the 4th one? There it is. That's not it. There must be a 5th one. Haven't I gone through this entire area? Started here, I went up there, and I went around and down. Maybe going to the next area. How do the other two know when to go? They get summons. They basically their ring or whatever, they sense it through that. And they come join me. It allows them to teleport from wherever they are. Maybe you get night in the middle of something. That's fair, that's fair. Maybe Lime was in the middle of eating an ice cream parfait. And she knows that now that she has to do this, by the time she gets back, her parfait will have melted. What am I doing in this? What am I doing in here? Is it not picking up a bunch of things? Active cooperation skill. What's this? Active cooperation skill with Yuzu. Active cooperation skill with Lime. Are they talking about the ultimate? They might be talking about the ultimate. Why is one of them shadowed out? Good question. I think it's because it's not a real person. It's not from a character who's actually... It's not from a named character. It's not from a permanent named character. It's just some rando who you'll never meet. We give them a name. That's fine. I think you need to cast the ultimate a couple of times. It's a charge. The charge. Attack.
ここは防御かな。まだ。クマさん、どうする？
don't think we can... I don't think I can triple overdrive yet. Even if I do, I want Yuzu to do it first. Okay. Overdrive. Times 3. Support. Dash. Support. Dash. No, not that. Support. Dash. Support. This. And... temporarily increases luck. Your turn. I definitely prefer encounters where I can see the enemies. It's actually a pet peeve of mine when a game has invisible encounters and they kind of pop up randomly. I do not like games like that.
一緒に行かない？うん。リボンを出すよ。くるくる。二人ともお願い。あとお願い。それでいい。
I understand why they do it, but yeah, I prefer to have the option to avoid the enemy when I can. The random ones are much more common, yeah. I won't not play a game because of that, but I will definitely frown and purse my lips when playing the game if a game has that. And I'm like, I'll be thinking that you could have done better. What am I doing in this zone? I've picked up so many of these orbs. Picked up like 6 of them. 7 of them. And I've killed a couple of monsters to boot. Well, as long as I don't know what to do, I'll just keep picking stuff up. Gives me free stuff anyway.
前向 きな感情が暴走すること
I
も
mean,
あ
but
る
in your game, they are avoidable.
不思議ね
If I don't want to fight the enemy in the dead end, I can just not fight the enemy in the dead end. I just don't go in there. Even the regular ones, as long as the path loops, I don't have to go somewhere to fight something. Emmy, no. Don't say that about Sentinel's game.
どうしよう負けないみんなを助けて
I don't think you're talking about Sentinel's game, but it sounded like you were, so it sounded funnier if I assumed that you were.
クマさんどうする
Need a charge. Ow. Ouch.
負けない
Really? You've never been silly, Emmy? I don't know what you're talking about. Eat a charge. Everybody eat a charge, eh?
どうしよう
You are lime. Okay, can you do trio of drives? You can. Attack. No, they have too little health. Support. Revive someone.
どうする
Support. Recover MP on
どう
someone.
する
Temporarily decrease attack on that
何
guy.
をしようか
Fox hunt. Go.
やる場合じゃないのおーほらお願いさあ行って一緒にどうぴょーん
King Roll
い
Band.
けるゴーゴーはあお願いね1、2の3
Is that seriously a single target damage? It is a single target attack. I thought it was an AoE attack.
どうしよう
Ah. Yeah.
あ
Yeah.
ら攻撃
It is a long animation, yeah.
いい感じだったね
It did do a lot of damage, but I thought I thought it was an AoE attack. It was not.
やっ邪魔しな
I
い
don't know what the hell they want me to do in here. We're killing things until we find out.
頑張っていこう
Attack. Great Wing.
必殺の頑張らないとお願い何をしようかな
Ah. Overdrive. Twice. Once.
クマさんどうする
Yeah, whisper. Yeah, whisper. Okay.
よいしょいけ
One thing that only very, very slightly annoys me, but it does annoy me, but it's very, very slight, is that the colors of the action bar on top, our magical girls' colors are blue and the enemies are pink, and you can't change them around. I think ours should be pink and theirs should be blue.
やっこれなら大丈夫そうだね頑張っていこう
That timeline bar at the top of the screen. I wish I could flip that around. Let's see. Yeah.
必殺
Bye.
のガンガン行こ
So what are we doing in here? Seriously. Making friends with Mao, no. 800 points, no. Deepen our bonds, no. Keep an eye on the snack, no. Fresh start new group, no. So have we already finished the quest? I guess maybe we have. I think I'm just maybe I expected some kind of scene to pop. No, but I can't leave the zone. I don't have the button to leave the zone. So we haven't finished whatever we need to do in here. But they're also not telling me what I need to do in here. Well, you die.
始めよう。どうしよう。グレープウェーブ。ガンガン行こう。
So those road signs and things like that remind me of the anime, that Urasekai. What's the name of the anime? What's the name of the anime? The Urasekai one. Why can't I remember the name of the anime, the name of the show? But basically, that game also had an otherworldly zone, and I think it has stuff like this as well. And they kind of borrowed it from there. Sorry, the zone borrows things from the real world, and they get sucked in. And this, I think this game explained it the same way.
空に浮かんでるのって月？
It just borrows likenesses and things from the real world. How is the anime broken down in Japanese? Anime is the first one. Anime. Yeah, basically there's no AN character in anime. Not in anime. There's no AN character in the Japanese language. So when you see AN, it's always split anyway. In this case, the N is part of the next character. So, yeah, anime. Goodbye, enemies. What am I doing in here? Why don't I have an actual quest to do in here? Just running around poking things. Wanna fight again? I probably don't actually have to pass my line. It is interesting that it's basically the same three party members, and you get them all at the very start. Often in a lot of it's the very opposite of Suikoden. But even in anime and stuff, you're kind of conditioned to expect that you start the show with one character, maybe two, and you recruit the others as the game goes on or as the show goes on. And even in like Ryza, for example, you start with 3, but you recruit another 3 as the game goes on. Same for all like the Tales games and stuff. You end up with 6 characters, but you usually start with like 1 or 2. In this one, nope. Here's your 3 characters from the start, and that's it. Every episode of Komi. Well, Komi is a bit different. They're not recruiting people for a thing. For Komi, so in Komi, what's actually happening is that her world. So they say that when you are inexperienced, or when you're young, or when you're like, I guess in a case, it's not the best word to use, but stunted, so to speak. Her world is very small, so she doesn't see outside at the other people around her. But as the world slowly expands, due to her connection with Tadahito, or whatever his name is, she begins to see more people. And that's why basically every episode, it kind of represented by every episode, a new person turns up. Also, it's better for the narrative, obviously. Komi's interesting because there's also a... What am I doing here? I'm just running in circles. There's also a live action for Komi, and I've watched the live action. And it also has 12 episodes. And its characters... Some of the characters are the same, but not all. And they kind of appear in a slightly different order. And it was really interesting to watch. Yeah. Really interesting to watch. Oh, there's a thing I have to hit. Hello. I've just been walking around in circles, but apparently this was what we were supposed to do. Ah! That's probably Shiori's fragment. Looks like it. They're swarming around. Then we've got to get rid of them. Yeah. It was a fun show. I liked it. They had to use like special effects and stuff to like exaggerate how bad she was at things. $100 is a lot of people, but I wish they would actually show all 100 fans, or like I'm not sure if the manga goes that far. It must, right? Or maybe even if it's not complete yet, I don't think it is complete yet. They probably have a lot more characters. It's not just Komi as well that has 100 friends. Have you been watching the 100 Girlfriends show? The 100 Girlfriends that really like me. That show is pretty good as well. I like it quite a lot. And that one is also 100. Yeah, it's a nice show. I like it. But that one also is kind of episodic, except I haven't watched it, so Annie hasn't heard of it. Yeah, I do recommend that. It's very funny. The interactions between the characters get pretty hilarious, because each character is a trope. But it's a trope kind of like played overboard. But also the interactions between the tropes are very interesting. Especially once a particular character joins the group and she throws everything off kilter. What are you doing? You are probably just intercharging. I can make you do this. Nah, this, when I don't get first attack, I start at 20% reflect instead of 40. So it's better if you intercharge. In that show, the main character is cursed by a god. Is quote unquote blessed by a god, but it's actually a curse. And like 100 girls will fall. Most people have one soulmate that they'll find in life. He has 100. Due to some mishap. But the issue with a soulmate is that if you reject them, and that means that they don't manage to find a soulmate, and they'll kind of like give up on life and die. So he has the responsibility to protect all 100 of them as he discovers them. And they're mostly people like around his school and stuff. You can cast this. It's hilarious though. Love the show. Two of my people are kind of beat up. But I don't care, because I'm gonna beat you up now, right? Attack. Firestar. This might not be enough to actually kill them though. Well then it's okay as long as they don't meet. Once they meet and lock eyes, that's when the blessing slash curse locks in. Oh, you did manage one shot then, very nice. So as long as they're in, if they're in a remote place and they haven't met, the curse doesn't set in. And the girl she hasn't met her soulmate yet. So there's no risk of like being rejected and dying yet. Yes, I finally had the chance. I was waiting for so long. I'm finally alone with my beloved Hinako. Shiori, she seemed like she was just playing around, but she cared this much about me. If I miss this chance, I may never get another. It needs to be today. I don't know how I feel about this. No, you and me neither. But it doesn't seem like Shiori has bad intentions. Besides, I'm happy to know she loves me so much. I think I understand how it feels to like someone. But Shiori took things too far. That's why I... Phew. Looks like you stabilized it. Well, now that we're done, let's go back. Yeah. Shiori, pull yourself together. Calm down. Hinako, when I was looking at you, something strange just came over me. Why today in particular? You've looked at me plenty of other times. I don't know. Maybe it was because we were together alone together like this. Maybe it's because we had just swapped underwear. I don't think that's enough to go rampant over. Also, I think it's because I started remembering the designer I talked about before. Huh? What do you mean? While you were changing, your movements were just like her. It felt like I had gone back to the past. Sorry for the wait, Hina-chan. Are you two okay? Wait, what happened to your clothes? Yuzu, Lime, this is, we... So you two are in that kind of relationship. We didn't know. That's not it, I can explain. Can you? Okay, where do I start? Hinako, I'll explain it. To tell the truth. Huh, you're pretty bold, Shiho-chan. I wouldn't take that as a compliment. By the way, what kind of person was that designer? Do we know her? She went by the name Yoshiko. For some reason it's caps lock. And she currently works out of Italy. She started a brand called Draw Hearts. We know that name, she's super famous, right, Lime? Yeah, in fact, I have clothes designed by her. I'm sure you've at least heard her name too, Hina. Yoshiko Aikatsu? I don't remember Yoshiko from... Do I remember Yoshiko from Aikatsu? Oh, you're talking about Draw Hearts. You're starting a brand, yeah. Hina, what's wrong? You've gone quiet. My aunt. Huh? She's my aunt. What? Hinako, are you serious? Yeah. To think Aunt Yoshiko was the one who got Shiori into fashion. That's amazing. To think you were the niece of Yoshiko. This must be fate. I'm sure God brought us together. Oh crap. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. Don't you agree, Hinako? Huh, it's certainly unusual. That's right. So you think it's fate too, Hinako? I never said that. Okay, I've made my decision. Today might have been no good, but I'll definitely make you mine someday. Prepare yourself, Hinako. See you again. She left. What are you gonna do, Hina, besides put on clothes? I think things are only gonna get crazier now. Sigh, was this worth it? All for one fragment? Is this fragment even good? What would you like to do? Get ready for tomorrow. Maybe Yoshiko is a real MC and then many more chapters in again. That would be crazy. Okay, let's do this. But that would be a really interesting twist in the game. I do like protagonist switches, both in anime and in games. They're very rare, but when it happens and you're blindsided by them, they're like, whoa. Obviously, I can't talk about them because it would be spoilery, but there were a couple of like recent examples that I really like in anime. Oh, all of you joining us today? Yeah, usually our teams have morning practice, but now that the season is wrapping up, we've got some extra time. From now on, you're gonna have us on board. Let's get going, people. Wow, what a great practice. Are you kidding? We're nowhere close to where we need to be. Come on, Ninagawa. We're all here now and ready to work hard. Loosen up, will ya? Yeah, we're gonna make up for last time. We'll work just as hard as anyone else. Oh, what's with that look? Was my acting that bad? No, it's not that. Me? Yes. Your acting is so normal. I'm stunned. To be honest, I don't think I'd be able to play an extra so normally, so naturally. Rika. Don't say a word. If I'm doing well, I'm doing well, right? I'm just a very good actor, isn't I? Looks like I got a lot of catching up to do. You're very normal, Rika. Very normal. That's so rude. That's so unintentionally rude. Or possibly intentionally rude. Fragment. What stupid fragment did we get for that? We got... Not that one. Not this one. I just want to see what they do anyway. This one. Increases ether after skill use. Skills wait time value increases. That's such a stupid and pointless. Actually, it's not. It's not. Actually, this is useful. This is useful. It is useful in this skill, but I can't put it in this skill because this only has one slot. And if I remove this, the attack changes, so it becomes a 1%. Actually, but 1% buff is enough because I'm only really buffing Lime all the time. Yeah. Huh. Do I actually need to rank up everybody's attack? Or do I just rank up Lime's attack and I get an ether boost when I do that? The other skill that you might do well in is one of these skills, like Great Wave. Like, this is completely useless. It moves it from 99 to 96. If I change this, with this, her turn will get even longer, but that's fine because she only really uses this once a battle near the end. Well, once a battle in most cases. But the ether increase would be helpful. Let's try that. Suppose I should apply some points as well. 4 points. What other skills do you even want? Revive on Fallen Alive, probably need that. So let's go for 15 attack and then 20 of the other two. Izuki, sure. A bunch of skills, sure, I don't care. Technique, 12. Congratulations. New skills, good job, don't care. Necessary rating points achieved. No. There's so many talking events. Question is the person at the start or at the end? Is it you? It is you. Ah, Kei and Yuri are talking to each other. That's unusual. I wonder what they're talking about. A uniform identifies you as part of a group. The winter uniform demonstrates my ties to the school as well as any. But aren't you hot wearing that? I understand if it was still cold out, but... Kei has a very weird dirt stain on the left side of her shirt, like on her sleeve. I've noticed it there for like most of the game. Covering up is cooler than exposing your skin to the sun. It also minimizes damage done to the skin by the sun rays. It's been there, it's there on other scenes as well. Some other scenes, not all I think. And I don't know why. It's like there's something clipping into that part of a shirt. UVB is especially prominent in the summer, and exposure causes negative effects. Best to block it off entirely, no? UVB? Look, you've lost me. Are we still talking about being hot? Okay, Yuri, what are you talking about? Ah, Shirai, not much. I was just wondering why Saiki is always wearing her winter uniform. See, in this one, the dot is still there, but it's smaller. Like it's some kind of clipping, but it's not. It's not. In some positions, it's less prominent. I don't see any logical advantages to wearing a summer uniform. I don't know. It's like a fashion thing. Like, no white after Labor Day, but no winter uniforms after June the 1st. But that's an arbitrary rule that's nothing to do with the climate. Only a set date. It's completely irrational and disregards variances in weather and temperature. Grrr. Come on, Shirai, back me up here. Long as she's happy. Whose feeling am I increasing? Hers are Kei's Yuri's. Well, as long as she's happy, she'll be okay. The teachers will warn her if it was really a problem. It makes me hot just looking at it. But if Yuri has a logical reason to wear it, it simply makes her unique. Unique? I see. Fashion differences are an aspect of individuality. Individuality, huh? Yeah, Saiki's really smart, and she's thought of all kinds of things that I never think of. She's actually, I actually asked her to go talk to everyone. So in this case, and then I think every other case, it's Yuri. Yuri's actually doing a tour. She's trying to talk to everyone that has a ring, that is part of my like harem. So she declared that the last time we played, to try to like open up and get to understand people. So in this case, Yuri is probably the one who approached Kei and not the other way around. Sorry for bothering you about it, Saiki. I guess I should have just let you do you. No, it was actually helpful. Now that we've talked, I've learned more about the way you think. See, so she's actually trying to do this. She's trying to learn about people basically and emotions and stuff. And also that trying to make all of my decisions through logic is part of my way of thinking. That's really something. I'll try wearing the summer uniform sometime. It might be a beneficial experience for me. Yeah, I'm sure you learn the joys of the summer uniform It's super refreshing and just plain fun to wear. And after that, we can all play basketball. It's way too hot to exercise in our winter uniforms. But basketball? I'll refrain from moving my body any more than necessary, thank you very much. Yuri looks good in the winter uniform, but I can't wait to see her in the summer uniform too. Quiet Yuri's fragment. Your bonds are strengthened, early new growth lines. It looks like we have to go around and talk to Yuri while she's talking to a whole bunch of other people. Actually, there were others here. They've all disappeared. Oh, maybe it's only once a day that Yuri gets to talk to someone. Ah. Maybe she's alternating. Oh, Shiori. Hinako, what's up? Yeah, she's pacing herself, yeah. Well, and Yoshiko said she's going to be coming back to Japan on business and we're going to dinner together. Oh, this is the start of your arc. The arc that you're talking about. She's the real main character. There are many more chapters. When I told her about you, she said she wanted to see you and asked if you and your mom would come too. What do you want to do? I'll go, definitely, even if I have to take the day off school. Alright then, I'll let her know. I'll message you later when we decide on a time and place. Okay. Also, look at this. This is what? This is the dress I got from Yoshiko. Although the color's different. Why do you have this? Aunt Yoshiko gave it to me. When we were talking on the phone, she said she had given me your same dress. So I checked my closet and there it was. Then that means, yeah, we actually had matching dresses. Not only that, but she said she only gave these dresses to you and me. So you and I are the only ones in the world. Yep. That's amazing. Really amazing. I knew we were destined to be together, Hinako. Rise up again. now that you mention it, yeah. It's Ryza all over again. This comics takes it to the extreme. Anyway, I'll let Aunt Yoshiko know you're coming. See you later. Completed Shiori's Bond episodes. Very nice. She gave me a second fragment there at the end. No, we'll just end up at the bus stop again. Status. Fragment. Let's see what we got this time from... No, not that one. That's Kaori's. Love with a chance. Ether attack +1. Decreases ether after use instead of increasing skill power. No, I don't want that. No. Decreases ether after use instead of increasing skill power. No, is that really the one? Because that's pretty damn lousy. Is that really the one? Yeah, this is Mouse. These are Yuri's. And this is the exact same as this one, except this is a regular ether attack, and that one's an ether attack +1. That really is it. It's pathetic. Terrible. Well, at least I don't have to do you anymore. Let's see. Second floor. Looks like we have a quest outside. Where's the door? There's the door. Just making sure Yuri wasn't there to talk to one of them. Here's a conversation, please.
何かするかな?
Just make sure we have no pending conversations. Doesn't look like we do. The things Chihiro makes are quite unique in a good way. Maybe I'll ask her about it. The things you make are so unique. In a good way, of course. It's like I can tell when something's your work at a glance. It's amazing. Really. Really. I think your work captures your incredible originality. How do you do it? Is there something you keep in mind while you're working? Not really. I just put my heart into making them. Interesting. Well, I guess that's what makes you great. Maybe you'll become a famous plushie artist. Plushie artist. Is that like how I'm collecting pictures of Taigi? Like caricatures of Taigi? I doubt it. I'm happy that you're thinking of me that way. Thanks. Yes. Also, the book cover that I ordered arrived like yesterday, I think. I'm gonna use that. I was gonna use that. Well, I am gonna use that now to store the Taiki pictures in. Yeah, it's supposed to be a cover for books. Well, not a cover, like a bag for books, a small book shaped cloth bag, I guess. Snack dealer Hosaka. Do you want some snacks too? Do you want some snacks too? They're sweet and make you happy. Huh? You don't know? No way. Snacks make everyone happy. Some of these storylines are getting more and more ridiculous. What room is this, by the way? What room are you standing next to? Is that a washroom? I'm guessing it is. There's no sign outside. Defeat Automata 03, okay? They're not totally mixed, so it's even creepier. Talking about the zone. Joy and something. Okay, let's see how much Ita this increases it by. So Ita's at 40% right now. Oh, you picked up new skills, did you? Okay, so if I do this... 42%. That's pointless. These skills are so pointless. It decreases the mana cost from 99 to 96, or it increases Ita from 40 to 42. Pointless. Okay. Well, there's only one target. Another triangle. That should end here. Thousand damage, yeah, nice. Anyway. I am 2 of 3, right? I think. 1 of 3. Guess I should go kill this one. Wait. Oh, these two actually have more health. Oh well. Overdrive, 1 attack. I'll just find and Bear Whisper everyone. I'll use it. Thousand damage critical? Nice. There's 2 or 3. Oh no, this is a dead end. Somehow I managed to jump around the monster chasing me. The thing over here, but no, I can't get it. Red blight leaf. I think I needed that to craft something with.
ちょっと考えてみよう。
And I need to craft something down here. Yes, this thing. Charm lipstick. So let me go tab out and remove that from the list.
ちょっと考えてみよう。
I doubt I can craft this. Wheel of Joy. Effect luck up medium. Is that permanent or temporary? I don't know, but we'll cast it.
うまく
Craft
使
it.
えるかな。
Wheel of Joy. Checking out the list. Power of the Origin allows one to rewind for a new future. Is that even in my list? It is in my list. Okay. 5 rectifying powder and 5 nullifying powder. Wow, I need quite a few of these then.
うまく使えるかな。
So I have 2 of these and none of these. Bye. That third one over there should complete my quest.
始めよう。どうしよう。
Okay. Nice.
必殺の次はどうしよう。
Hold on a second. Need to tab out for a moment. Attack. No, yes. Does it really matter? I think I'll probably take him out with this.
どうしよう。
Or not. 73 health.
ほら、お願い。早く次に行こう。
Okay, that's 3 or 3. Now we just grab random loot and then pop out. Don't really want to fight you. Did we come from this way? No, we didn't. There's stuff out there. There's also stuff this way. Yeah, there's stuff up there. You do aggro, but so does the other person. Bye. I just realized I've gotten heavier. I think everyone around me did too. Sweets make people happy, but diets make them miserable. I hate to say it, but I'll have to stop making snacks.
よかった。
But here's some chocolate anyway. Due. Who is spazzing out here? Nobody. Why am I here then? I can't walk by you. There we go. Money, money. Did I miss someone in this room? Is there someone hiding in the corner somewhere? Or is this one of the item quests where I need to craft something? It just doesn't tell me until I have. Oh no, it is Yokono. Or converse with an item on hand. But I do have Resurrect Seed and Memory Birth. What item am I missing? Don't I have both Memory? Do I have to recraft one of them? The Resurrect Seed is here. Memory of Birth. I guess I don't have Memory of Birth, even though it says it's one of one crafted. So I have to go craft that. I guess we just do another mission first and look out for the crafting station. No, don't look at me. I don't want people looking my body. Please go away. She has body image problems. This problem is caused by the last person that we helped. The one who was giving out sweets. Fear Cascade.
待ってて。もう帰りたい。
Crafting station is over there. Hey, you know what? Let's just fight.
邪魔しないで。
You're in the way and you're annoying. Yeah, the quests are linked in this case. I don't know if they're linked on purpose or it's a happy coincidence.
グレープウェイブ。ガンガン行こう。
Very nice. I think you're actually one of the guys I need to kill.
頑張っていこう。
Yeah, Fear Cascade. You don't take any damage from that attack, no? Basically. Not that one. You can only do heart and impact. Basically. And support. What if I give you this?
大丈夫？頑張る。負けない。
And then you can go cast something else. Again, heart. Slash? Slash. You're susceptible to slash. Wow, triple crit.
どうしよう。
Oh, just actually no. Just do your big attack. Great way,
必
congratulations.
殺の
Those two are so far back in the timeline now. Attack, no overdrive. This time? That's good. How about flame? How about impact? No. Flames?
クマさん、どうする？お願いね。
They should more than kill them out.
頼むね。
Nice.
もう。
Okay, crafting thing before I forget. I need a
どう
memory
しよう
of
と考
birth.
えてみよ
I need this thing. For some reason I zero of them. Oh, because I use them for
う。うまく
crafting.
使えるかな。
Because I used it for crafting one of the wheels. This one. I wish I could favorite an item so that it pops up to the top. Much easier to track what I have and haven't crafted. But no. How do I get there? I get there by going around this way. Down here. There's one more piece up there. Hi. Thanks for the item. Also, we're gonna kill you.
基本は大事。よし、どんどん行こ
Hi. Crit wave. Nah, maybe not. Support. Please attack. Line.
う。大丈夫？ありがとう。
Why is line going second? How did this timeline happen?
どうする？クマさん、どうする？ほら、お願い。えい！
Someone survived.
どうしよう。
Probably not by much, huh? Oh, by quite a bit actually.
これで倒しちゃうよ。
Yeah, I probably should pick better skill than that. However, she should be able to kill you anyway. Probably. Especially if I do this.
でも食らえ。大丈夫？お疲れ。
Okay, I think that was it for this one. So out we go. And now we should be able to go complete the third flower quest. Huh? I'm not overweight? You mean it? Cute? Oh, now you're just embarrassing me. Okay, I'll try to have a bit more self-confidence.
感謝してるよ。
Here's some sweets. Skill building. Wait, we have a faculty thing now. This was not here before. Oh, you're having a... You're being a zombie in a corner here. Hello. Practice loving Matsubara. I don't want to practice anymore. My body can't take it. But it's so much fun that I can quit. Uma Musume. There's this kid who practices really hard, but she's so into it that she goes until she passes out. That's not good. Is there anything we can do? It's a death match.
待ってて。
You have to kill two of the arch demons. Literally arch demons.
すごくいびつな感じ。
Arch shaped demons. Wow. Those trees are in a little pit of pink flowers. Flowers? Pink foliage. Jump up this way, go here, like this. I don't really want to kill you. I do need to fight this guy.
それ。戦闘開始。どうしよう。
I Passionate pitaya. What's a pitaya?
次はどうしよう
Already have the attack buff online. So you can attack. You can do something like this.
みんなの力をどうしよう
You go to your usual crit wave now.
グレープウェー
The Great Wave of Kanagawa.
ブクマさんどうする
Attack. No. Overdrive. Attack. Let's do fire first. Let's do the firestorm first.
どうする
Then this thing. Probably.
お願いね頼むね相手になら
Nice crit. Pointless crit, but nice crit. Let's see. Where was the other guy? Somewhere this way? There's a weird place for a crafting spot. Yeah, there you are.
始めようよしどんどん行こ
So I can't do this, right? Oh, I can. Might as well.
うした頑張らないと
So what if I just do this round? I would have to do it on you. Sure.
この一撃なら
Wow, that didn't do much damage.
何
But
をし
you
よ
should be able to overdrive and take them out there.
う何をしようかなそれ
Maybe not with that. But that's okay.
クマミサイルやったねやったねおっともう
I think we're done in here. Yeah, we are. Gasping for air. I'm so tired. But this amount of exercise might just be about perfect. I won't give up. I want to draw better and better art. Besides, it's pretty fun.
どうもありがと
Wait,
う
art? That line wasn't even for the right character. They copied and pasted the wrong thing into this script. She was supposed to be over practicing sport, but her resolution line talked about, I want to create better and better art. That's what happens when you have no QA and you're making a game. We should be able to do this one now. Wait, no, that's a wrong. I guess that was the second floor. Well, we're here now, let's do this. Or maybe it was this. Right, after several rounds of judgment, our group's new name is the one you suggested. Give yourself a hand. Thank you for the wonderful name. You've given our group something to live
感
up
謝して
to.
るよ
I can now craft Lyrical Bell. Okay. The item is in my list. This list is a chapter 10 item now. Maybe the item for it drops in level 10. Drops in chapter 10. So this was the room earlier. Ah, there we are. Started a requested consultation. Thanks again for helping out with the shoot. I managed to make something really great because of you. I'm sure it'll go viral in a snap. I'll let you know when I upload it, so be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So just because I said that, so there's a thing in YouTube these days where when a person on stream or when a person in the video says, don't forget to click like and subscribe in my video if you like this video, the follow button or whatever, the subscribe button actually flashes on YouTube. So because I read this, I'll let you know when I upload it. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. So now the YouTube video is going to flash the button, and whoever's watching the VOD, make sure to press this button. Yeah, it's a relatively new feature. Like, I think sometime this year. I think, but I've actually seen it happen on stream. Not on stream, but on videos, when the creator or the person talking, the narrator, says, like, he uses one of those phrases like, don't forget to like and subscribe. And when they say subscribe, the follow button will flash on YouTube if you are not following them. Just to say, like, the AI saying like, hey, press this button. That's how you follow. Domo arigato. I cannot craft rose mint. That is on my list as a chapter 9 item. Rooftop science classroom. That will be a Yuri quest, a Yuri talking thing. Sure, why not? I will give this game one thing: it has not crashed at all. So it is at least very stable. But I mean, since I said that, to ward off the jinx, I needed to save the game. But I don't think it's crashed once at all, which is more than I can say for like several other games we've played. Can I trouble you for a moment? So like, despite the QA on the like localization side being very poor, at least the engine itself is very stable. Can I trouble you for a moment? What do you need? I observed a distortion in space-time a little while ago. Would you mind helping me investigate it? If there's a distortion here, I thought your connection to it might lead to a new discovery. A distortion in space-time. That's right, Yuri came to this school to research those. She has such an interesting plotline. Of course, I'll help however I can. I've looked at your observation results, but I don't understand a thing. I've tried comparing my previous data, but the differences were minimal. Wait, then what's the point of doing this? Consistent results are just as valuable as varied ones. However, what? It's slight, but the results have been deviating more and more, though it could be attributed to measurement error. A growing deviation. This could very well be related to your work. True, you said there's an energy fluctuation along the distortion, right? Right, it's an especially strange one too. Difficult to explain within the laws of physics. Is it because we're gathering fragments? This singularity is connected to the common, so strong emotions could impact it. A growling deviation. Time to eat. Yeah, a hungry bell curve. You'll chew up all your data. What would happen if that deviation grew too big? Would it be bad? It's an extremely slight deviation. It shouldn't have any effect on ordinary life. I see. Then I guess that means it's okay to keep collecting fragments. It will growl. Still, it's ironic. Huh? What else? I came to this high school for my research, but if your hypothesis stands, I'm one of the causes of the deviation. Oh, that's right. I guess your fragment will be just as responsible as any. I have mixed feelings about influencing what should be objective research. It's fine, isn't it? You're getting closer to the truth after all. Your research is leading to all kinds of discoveries, so even if you're impacting what you study, it's not a waste. I suppose you could look at it that way. She's very like, I'm breaking the rules of science. I'll help out if something happens again. We might end up making a new discovery. I'd be happy to have you join me. So y'all, someone decide who should I level up next in terms of bond. I have to level them all anyway. But who should be the next one I do? 1A, this is the only quest I have left, right? Yeah, this is the only quest now. So if I do this now, I'll push it through to the next chapter. Which I'm gonna do anyway. But actually no, I should go rest the day first. It's up to me. Saturday now. Okay. Let's go home. Not that way. Home is this way. Nope. No, let's go talk to someone first. Who should we do next? Can I even see a list of my harem right now? I think I have to actually come in here to do that, right? Let's do Sanae next. Sanae is in 1F hallway. Yes, very nice. Wait, what is my... Yeah, her feeling is like still right at the bottom. Funny, because she's supposed to be someone who likes me a lot. I guess she's been mad that I've been hanging out with Shiori all this time. Here we are, this is the Watchtower. Wow, this is amazing. Look at all of these. Maybe I should have asked you before we arrived, but are you interested in watches, Sanae? Well, yeah. Really? I'm sorry, no. I don't usually wear a watch. I have to be careful when I wash dishes, and I think I'd be afraid to wear a watch that's too expensive. Have y'all worn watches? Do y'all still wear watches? I barely see anyone these days wearing a watch anymore. I used to, back before phones, but not in a long time. Yeah, I also used to, yeah. You carry a watch? That's interesting. Really? You carry a watch? Oh, because you don't have a phone. Wait, do you carry a phone? You don't carry the phone around, right? I bet you leave the phone at home. So yeah, in that sense, it's... Yeah, smaller than... Exactly. Yeah, it's smaller than a phone. Doesn't run out of battery for years. You can't make a call with it, or check other things with it, but... Or play games on it. Oh yeah, but or talk to me on it. But at least you can, yeah. Fair enough, yeah. Unless it's an Apple Watch or that, but you wouldn't do that. Not as my friend, you wouldn't. Huh. Yeah, I used to have a watch back in... When did I stop wearing a watch? Must have been early university. Sorry, I really should have asked. You want to go somewhere else? Strictly in order to be friends with you. Well, no, I mean, what I mean is, if you were friends with me, you wouldn't carry an Apple Watch around. Because Apple. Yeah. No, it's fine. I'm happy to go anywhere you take me, Hinako. Besides, I like the sound of the ticking. It's kind of calming, but also exciting. Sorry, I don't know how to explain. That was a very Emmy kind of line that she just said. Sanae is like, besides, I like the sound of the ticking. It's kind of calming, but also exciting. Sorry, I don't know how to explain. Immediately I thought of Emmy for some reason. It's okay, I know what you're saying. It's a contradiction, like being so focused on a watch that you lose track of time. The line was, besides, I like the sound of the ticking. It's so calming, yet so exciting. Sorry, I don't know how to explain it properly. Then Hinako's like, yeah, it's a contradiction, like being so focused on a watch that you lose track of time. Because Emmy has this outlook of like, she has this like slightly different way of seeing things, and they're like, it's a contradiction of like the watch being so calming and yet so exciting at the same time. And I'm like, oh, it's a new way of looking at it. Haha, you're a poet, Hinako. Well, I didn't mean anything by it. So, God, that's so embarrassing. That kind of line is weird. It's like the writers, a lot of these scenes are like either something was really lost in translation, or the writers kind of gave up writing halfway through a story, and they're like, oh, okay, end of story. Get ready for tomorrow. Stretch. Probably a bit of both, yeah. They just kind of end, like the stories just kind of end. Alright, they should do it. Oh. Hey Mao, are you off to swim class next? What does it look like? Okay, dumb question. Now that I look at her, Mao sure has a nice figure. Or more like the writers figure they come back and fix things later and they never did. Yeah, that's a very corporate kind of thing, right? Even at work we have a lot of things like that. We'll patch something up and say we'll come back and fix it properly later, but the later never comes. Because so many other things have to be done and everything's behind schedule and under budget, and yeah, you need to not wear an Apple Watch to be friends with me. If you wear a watch, it can't be an Apple Watch. Or rather, well, it's Satinal specific. It's because I know she wears watches because she doesn't like phones, but I don't like Apple products. So I know that, and I know also that she doesn't like technology items. So there's no way that it would be an Apple Watch that she's wearing, because it would contradict what both of us dislike. She doesn't like technology. I don't like Apple. So if she's carrying a watch around, it must be a proper like analog or digital watch. It's gonna be like a dumb watch, so to speak, like not a smart watch, a regular watch, one that can only do one function. What are you staring at? Nothing. Then you might want to hurry up. Your lunch break will be over soon. Oh right, later Mao. Isn't your lunch break the same as my lunch break? Active command supporter enhanced. Supporter now recovers more MP. Who cares? Timeline enhanced. Timeline not lacks an ally act more quickly. Okay, fair enough. Rating points achieved. Prior mission activities? No. Bonds are strengthened. Growth points. Yay. Right, so something else should appear. So these are, this and these are Yuzu. They must be Yuzu interactions. Stationary technology. Yeah, Satinal doesn't like phones, yeah. Or like the idea of like smartphones. And an Apple Watch is too close to a smartphone. You can basically do a lot of things on that you can do on a smartphone. I'm sure there's a Satinal variant out there that also doesn't like computers. I'm sure that person exists. But we haven't met them and we'll never meet them. Who is on the second floor? Hallway. Akko. Yeah, an Apple Watch is basically a phone. Well, it's basically a mini phone. Satinal has normal phones, I think. Or the house does anyway. Yeah, that's the Yuri interaction. And then tell me more. I would, but there's no more to tell. Akko, are you interviewing Yuri? Hey Shirai, you've gotta be curious too, right? Curious? About what? About her beauty secrets. Look how stylish she is. Aren't you curious about her tricks? So you're talking about her style, not her research. I'm actually not sure, Amy. Possibly. But I don't have one. I've never had one to experiment with, to be able to advise on that. I have had an iPhone in the past, and I actually do like the iPhone hardware. The hardware is good. I don't like the software side of Apple. But I don't know if an Apple Watch can function on its own. I would assume it can. But you might be right. that only pairs with an Apple phone. Of course, I'm curious about her research, but her style would make for a better article. But I'm sure even at some point, even without an iPhone, it would at least function as a normal watch with a couple of extra things, right? Like it'll track your calories used or your number of steps or something, even without a watch. It's because of the company, I think. Or because of the way that they lock down their things and their business practices. So I don't like Apple because of that. But I do like their hardware. Their hardware is very most of the time, I'm sure it has like an iPhone has its own faults. But I do consider their products, the hardware side of the products, very sturdy and like long lasting and good quality. But I don't like their software because of the company and what they do to it. So I'm like, nah, no thanks. I don't like the walled garden aspect of it. You're probably right though. I'm sure a lot of people want to know. You say that, but I'm not doing anything. The only possible explanation is that I eat the bare minimum. In your case, I think it's below the bare minimum. Do you? But as you can see, I continue to live. Ergo, I do not eat below the bare minimum. Sure, you're fine now, but you might have trouble later. Remember that one time? That's beside the point. I wanted to ask about the mentality behind your interviews. How did it turn out like this? Hey, we're in an interview now, right? You should be able to see the mentality behind it firsthand. But you're interviewing me, and your questions come so quickly that I don't have a chance to analyze you. I guess that's true. What do you think, Shirai? What kind of mentality does an interviewer have? Akko, you just don't want to go through the trouble of explaining yourself, do you? You tell me. I like Akko. Okay then. A desire to uncover the truth. A desire for cash. I almost want to pick this option. Hell, I'm gonna pick this option. Isn't it to make money? I have this image in my mind of big scoops making big money. Ahaha, yeah, that's kinda true. A girl's gotta put food on the table after all. There's no way to know for sure though about what? The pursuit of money. That's a feeling that I can't relate to. But Saiki, money's important. At present, I want for nothing. There aren't even any issues with my research funds. So you don't want anything more than your needs? I suppose you could put it that way. Anyway, now that I have an understanding of the mentality behind interviews, I should get going. Wait, Saiki, I wanted to ask you more. But please save it for another time. I have more than enough understanding of the mentality behind an interview. An interview with Akko would wipe me out too. Akko is so good. Okay, so let's go home again. I'm going to finish all of Yuri's events before we push it to the next section. First floor, hallway. Hi, wanna hang? Oh, Hinako, perfect timing. For what? We talked about cooking before. Want to do it now? I don't know. What's going on? That sounds fun. Let's try it. Huh? But isn't that a waste of time? You can just buy food from a convenience store. Oh, don't be like that. I want to try it. Is it okay, Nay? Huh? Yeah, of course. Alright, you're coming too, Lime. You'll get to taste Hina's home cooking if you do. Home cooking? You've won me over. I'll go too. Okay, it's decided. Let's get cooking. This must be a Bond event. In a way, that was kind of incredible. Really? There's no scene? There's no like scene in the cooking room or anything? It just teleports to like after the thing. Cheer up, Hina. He was really avant-garde. Hinako. Ellipsis. They didn't make a cooking room until the second game. I am actually still interested in playing the second game. I'm actually more interested in playing the second game now that I've seen how bad the first game is. Because I want to see like the jump in like, well, also you didn't finish it, right? So at least that way you can see how it ends. It's okay. We'll just try to go with something simpler next time. But you didn't finish it, right? I think I've asked this before, but I don't remember the answer. You didn't finish it, yeah? Or maybe you'll enjoy it more watching it and not actually having to actually play it. What do you think she should make next, Nai? Are we playing this one because it's bad or because it's good? Both. What could we go with? I never imagined that this would end in failure. So what could be even simpler? Hinako, I'm sorry. I am sorry. That was fun. We should do it again. Now Sanae is the one looking sad. That's more than enough for me, thanks. I wanted Shiara to play the most magical girl game there is, so she can be inspired to make a better one. Yes, it is very inspiring. Yeah, it's not necessarily the most magical girl game there is, but it's one of the closer ones to a game that I've wanted to make, or at least a story that I wanted to write for a game. Lime, why are you always raining on our parades? You look like you were having fun once you got started. Oh? I'm still not very good, but it was fun for me too. Sanae, what's wrong? Nothing at all. Sanae's upset because I'm upset. Because I got embarrassed? Is that why? Yes, you Gambaru. Invite. Yeah, but there's no game based on that, right? And it's not really... It's like scrolling me about other Street Fighter clones. We've made it, the ancient... Why do you keep... Hinako! This is like the fourth person you brought to the ancient tomb. Why? Why are you bringing everyone to this hole in the rock? Oh, so this is the mythical tomb that you bring all your girlfriends to. You didn't know? Well, I knew the place, but I didn't know that it was a tomb. Hinako only knows a few places around town. Hey, did you see that hole in the stone? I wonder who's inside. That I'm not sure, sorry. Didn't someone else tell us who's inside? Don't be sorry, you've already taught me one thing today. I'm happy enough about that. That's something new for me to learn about. And even if you don't know much, it's fun to let your imagination run wild. Yeah, you do have a point. I really like your positivity, Sanae. Well, I'm glad you say that, Hinako. Why don't we take a closer look? Sure. And this is how we get haunted by ghosts. Get ready for tomorrow, prepare for training. Sailor Moon, the most well-known magical girl 1. When you say 1, are you talking about anime, manga, or game? Come on, stay still. But everyone can see me, it's embarrassing. I mean, it's definitely the most well-known magical girl franchise, I think. Or if not, it's very... No, I think it is the most well-known one. Yeah, to random people, yeah. Franchise. I would say even in the East is probably true. Game? I don't think so, though. I'm not sure. Definitely not in the West. But I'm not sure what would be. Are there even any famous magical girl games in the West? I don't think so. Very few and far between, yeah. Precure is probably a lot more well known in Japan by now. I don't think so actually. I think they're both very well known. But even to random Japanese people, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know which one would be more well known. Yeah, but Sailor Moon has that has like household name kind of power. Precure does as well, but it sells toys to children. Yeah, but like what about the older generation? I'm not sure, because I think Sailor Moon's been around longer. Like by the same. Yeah, I mean, maybe. You might be right. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like we have much choice. We need to measure you for a costume one way or another. I know, but... Chihiro, why have you taken your clothes off? If we all take them off, it won't be embarrassing. Huh? I beg to differ. Oh. You're right, Chihiro. I will too. Come on, Kari, take them off. What? This game. See? Now it's not embarrassing. Yeah. Now then, let's hurry up with the measurements. Yeah, good idea. But wow, everyone wears such grown-up underwear. Tuxedo Mask, which I think is a character but I haven't really seen the show. I don't know that. Never heard of Tuxedo Mask. For your mission activities? No. We have 2 more events for Yuri. Who are you talking to in the courtyard? It's probably either Chihiro over here or the other girl in the corner. It's probably Chihiro. This should be a fascinating conversation. Yuri, why are you staring at Chihiro? Oh, it's you. I was observing her. Yeah, I picked up on that. But do you have a reason for doing that? A reason? She has absolutely no feelings of malice, correct? I wanted to learn more about the principles behind such a person. And you thought staring at her would help? I don't think I'll make a very good reference. Quite the contrary, simply act as you see fit. If it's not a bother, I like to keep observing you. Huh? Chihiro's having trouble, like anyone would if someone suddenly said they want to observe you. How about doing what Chihiro does? Sure. How about doing the same things as Chihiro? You might learn something about her that way. Interesting. You think I could infer her feelings based on her behavioral patterns? By the way, what were you doing just now, Chihiro? Huh? I was looking at the flowers? Looking at flowers? That may have a relaxing effect. I see. If one relaxes, it may naturally reduce their desire to inflict harm on others. You could say that the flowers offer a therapeutic effect. Therapeutic effect? Isn't that missing a letter? Yeah, that is missing a letter. Therapeutic effect. I assume that such psychotherapy was mere superstition. Is that true? Not a clue. Is there anything else? What else do you usually do? I usually make stuffed toys. You make stuffed toys? What sorts of feelings does that evoke? Feelings? I just want everyone to be happy. I see. I've never thought that way before. Perhaps I should learn that feeling by making stuffed toys as well. Yeah, let's make them together. I don't think that's dependent on stuffed toys, but both of them seem enthusiastic, so I guess it turned out fine? Question mark. I wish I could talk to you better. Since you're here, I'm going to invite you out. improve my Smash. Do you have any suggestions? Sure. My suggestion is let's go to the Ferris wheel. You like it? Yeah. I hope I can ride it with you-know-who someday. It seems like a dream date. It is a classic. I know, right? Hey, Hinako, why don't we go there next time? Sure, but why? I want to get the lay of the land, so I'll be prepared whenever I get my chance with my crush. Wait, maybe he'd guide me around if I went in blind though? Ahaha, this sounds like a stumper. No, it's nothing to do with tennis. I just invited her out after she asked me for a Smash. It's not actually linked to what she said. I just clicked the option that invited her out after class and pretended that there has something to do with it narratively, but it doesn't. We've got to practice for the festival tomorrow again. Okay, today we're going to help production. I see, so this is where the music will come in. I wonder what sort of piece would be best. Can't we just use a song from something else? Wouldn't some original music be nice though? It'd be more exciting to use songs written especially for us. So my thought here is that if I push, I don't know how far I can push the main quest before I lose access to these scenes, these practice scenes, because eventually the festival is coming up, right? And eventually it's going to happen. Then all these scenes will not fire anymore. So I basically, to see all these, I have to actually pass like a certain number of days in game before passing whatever point the festival is. I don't know if the next time I turn in the quest, it'll become the festival will roll around, or if there's another set of quests first. I think it's safe to keep pushing forward for now. Okay. But still, I'm going to finish Yuri's quest first, and then I'll push forward. Wouldn't some original music be nice though? Be more exciting to use songs written especially for us. You've got me there. Don't know if I'm 100% certain if some scenes are locked to a certain chapter. Yeah, that's fair. I was just thinking about the festival scenes specifically, like these training scenes. In that case, we'll do a quick run through for you to use as reference. Great. Pen. Fumio, you look really worn out. Are you okay? Yeah. I didn't think you'd be shadowing your actors every step of the way. You could say that again. Well, I wanted to know what it felt like to be in each scene. Wanted to know. If I'm attached to this, I want to make it a masterpiece. I see. I guess actors and creators are each have their own concerns. But I think our ultimate goal is the same. We want to make this play into something special. You're exactly right, Sonotori. Yeah, let's all make this a great production. Now, stop asking. Facility. So there is another one in the courtyard, which means that there's one with not Chihiro. I'm going to talk to her to be sure, but with Rin or whoever her name is on the far side. Sorry, Chihiro, you'll be one of the last I invite out. Ah, Hinako, I always get hungry around this time. Yeah, same. But don't you get even hungrier during club activities? Yep. That's why I buy bread at the school shop. I'll bring rice balls from home. Oh right, I haven't been to the shop in a while. They say you can't fight on an empty stomach. Food is important. Rice balls, huh? I'm sure even I could make that. Huh? Is something wrong? Ahaha. I tried cooking the other day but messed up. Oh, so this actually hinges off of the Sanae event. I see, but that's fine. Once you get the hang of it, you'll get good in no time. For example, yeah, that's about everything I'm aware of. Interesting, thanks. I'll use it as a reference. Still, you know a lot about cooking. I thought you were just eating type. I like taking little trips everywhere, so that might be why. I always ask about how to make good food that I eat, or for tips and tricks. Then I tried making those dishes at home. I was good before I knew it. That's amazing. Huh, that's amazing. I might want to try your cooking sometime. Really? Then I'll make something and bring it for you to try. Well, I'm happy for the offer, but is it really okay? Yep, I want Senpai to eat my cooking someday, so I need to make lots of dishes and get better at it. I feel like I get even better if I heard your opinions, Hinako. Hehe, I see, so that's the aim. Okay, I'll be looking forward to it. I'm sure Rin is good at cooking because she wants someone she likes to be happy. Thank you for the chef dog chef dog celebration. Chef dog. Oh, so this was Rin's. But this was Rin's. This is strange, right? Because this is Rin's milestone event. But it also referenced Sanai's milestone event. So what happened if this had happened before I leveled that one up? Internet is weird, so you didn't get to see. Some of the interactions here make me think about how they actually program it in the background. AI Jahanda. So which are my new ones? I have at least 2 new ones, right? Not that one. Not this one. Not this one. This one, Eater's Strike, increases skill power when Eaters have 50% armor. Good in theory, but I'll never use it. It seldom happens. What was the other one I got? Not any of those. I recognize them. Not that. Not that. Not that. Not that. Those were there before. Maybe it's only this one. And should I slot this in anything? Increases skill power when Eater is 50% or more. Who is likely to use something like that? I guess you? But you're not you because you'd be the one using skill power. Using my Eater. You already have skills in this and this. I don't think you can slot that into this, right? Yeah, no. That doesn't count as skill power. Storm Daisy? Sure. Just to get it out of here. Sure. Also, take that. No, maybe not that. There's better things to put in there. Extends wait time instead of increasing skill. I don't get what this one means. I guess it means the enemy's wait time, maybe? I know what instead of increasing skill power means. I know that part. But decreasing Eater after use, that I kind of understand. Extends wait time. This I don't understand. I assume it's to the enemy. Okay, anyway, whatever. So I guess do we still do have a conversation here? Ah, there we go. Anyway, it's really cool and almost like there are sparkles glittering around. Sparkles? Light isn't actually being emitted, so it's quite interesting that it appears that way. Ah, Hinako, we were talking about love just now. Love? Wait, with Yuri? Yeah, I don't have the faintest understanding of what love is, so I was having her teach me. That's an idea. Well, it's normal for someone our age to have love on the brain, even if it is analytical, right? Love is a complex entanglement of various factors and can inexplicably influence the mind. I was asking about what feelings arise from being in love, and it was all very interesting to hear. However, it's all quite beyond me, so I have a hard time grasping the true nature of love itself. It makes sense. It's hard to understand if you've never been in love before. If I can least comprehend feeling close to love, I should gain some degree of insight. If I can least. Feelings close to love, huh? Let me think. Closest thing probably is feeling totally engrossed. She like that. They say love is blind, so maybe being so engrossed that you can't see anything else will be the closest feeling. Ah, that's true. When I think of the guy I like, I can hardly even study sometimes. Interesting. I believe I know that feeling. When immersed in my research, I lament every moment I was wasted eating. That's a little extreme. You need to eat. Food's too good to pass up. But I suppose that is similar in a way. So it seems. Love is a feeling of not wanting to do anything else, is it? That's a decent line to possibly capture for the thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail. Although it's not directed toward people in my case, I feel as though I understand somewhat. Yeah, and once you actually fall in love, it all starts getting clearer. When that time comes, I'll listen to your love troubles anytime. I see. Thank you, I'll do that. If the time comes. Hehe, I think this is a step forward for Yuri. Quiet Yuri's fragment. So I don't actually have to bring Yuri out much. Will she be able to help? I mean, she's the expert in love. But Yuri, I won't actually have to bring Yuri out to like hang out with her after school much. And that's actually a pity because her fragments are all like understanding the arts, understanding love, understanding individuality. But actually, wait a minute. This is a good. Wait a minute. This is a good fragment. Huh. Yuzu, come here. Where's your... Increase one allies attack. Do that. Now you increase the timeline as well. Increase all traits of target skill. Don't really know what that means. Crit reflector speed, no. Skills recovery amount, no. MP consumption, maybe just get it out of the way. Skills recovery amount, you're not recovering. You are kind of recovering. Is an attack buff considered recovery? Recovers a percentage of skill users' hit points. Sure, do that. It boosts your attack and your timeline and defense and attack. Chihiro is a character from Spirited Away. I haven't watched that, so I wouldn't know. But are you talking about the name or the personality? The name, yeah, I like the name from a couple other places. I think I know Chihiro the best, the name from Danganronpa? Wasn't there a Chihiro in that? That's what I usually think of when I see the name. So I hope the name is correct. The movie is very good, yeah. I just haven't gotten around to watching it yet. No, we're here, let's go out again. But what? Okay, actually, no. One weird thing about this is that Yuri is gaining she's gaining affection points by going around and talking
Oh,
to
yeah.
everyone else, which means that it's both a good and bad thing, but there's less need to invite her out to things to improve her relationship, our bond. But also her interactions are kind of funny because she's so unworldly, right? So it's kind of sad that you don't have to invite her out a bunch. You guys have seen it before you because it became well known, somewhat mainstream. Like after you watched it. Here we are. This is the shrine. Are you alright? I'm aware that I asked you to take me here, but I didn't know that it was this far. You mean that's how I heard about it originally? Oh, you've seen it before me because it became well known, somewhat mainstream. Yeah, those the Ghibli movies are they're very commonly they're often one of some of the first shows that people see as an introduction to anime. It wasn't my route into anime, so I haven't, and I don't tend to watch standalone movies much at all on my own anyway. And the people I group watch with have already seen a few of them, I think. So there hasn't been a good intersection of opportunities to actually watch those movies yet. One day. I'm aware that I asked you to take me here, but I didn't know this far. Yeah, I've read this line. But this is really close to our school. Yuri, are you getting enough exercise? Yeah, I don't watch much anime that isn't a seasonal and isn't part of our group watch anymore. Between those two and like the other things I do, there isn't much time for me to solo watch things that are not on one of those two lists. Funnily enough, the one exception to that is when I'm traveling and on an aeroplane. I will seek out weird movies to watch, like anime movies and stuff, if they have it on the aeroplane, on the what do you call that? Those screens in front of every chair. So if the next time I go on a plane, like the last time I went on a plane, I watched the latest Shinkai one. What was that called? The name's slipping my mind because it's been a while. The latest Shinkai one, whatever it was. The time before that, I watched something else. But yeah, it's been every time I go on a plane, or every time I go on a trip, I'll look for like movies to watch. But no, not Violet Evergarden. That one we watched. That one I've watched, but quite a long time ago. I don't remember the names on movies, but yeah, aeroplane trips are when I tend to watch those like one-off movies, because there's no other time in my life oddly enough, there's no other time in my life that the opportunity to watch those older movies kind of rises to the top. But in an aeroplane, there's not much else you can do. You haven't seen the movies? Actually, no, I haven't seen the movie either. I've seen the show and I've seen the OVA. But I know the plot of the movie, kind of, a part of the plot of the movie. I haven't fully seen it. It's not so much I'm doing too little exercise, but everyone else is doing too much. That might be a good quote for the YouTube thumbnail. Sure, want to give praying a try? First you look up to the torii gate there and make a vow. Then you walk through it. That's a new one to me. Really? You look up to the torii gate there and make a vow, then you walk through it. That must be specific to like this shrine, because that's not what you usually do. Then you follow the pathway. Just be careful not to walk in the center. So, what I've been taught about torii gates is, okay, let's answer that one first. What exactly is an OVA compared to a show or movie? An OVA is like what does OVA stand for? Original video animation or something? it's a special basically that runs after the show. It often doesn't appear on TV, I think, but it's usually on like the Blu-ray or the DVD. It's an extra episode. I don't think it's often. Either it's usually either on the DVD or Blu-ray extra episode, or it's on YouTube or something like that, or one of the equivalent like online streaming things. But it's not actually broadcast on TV like the others. What I don't sometimes really know is the difference between an OVA and a special. They're two different categories, OVA and special. And I think sometimes there's ONA as well. I think ONA is actually an OVA but on YouTube. I think the online ones are considered ONA, whereas the ones on Blu-ray and DVDs are OVAs. OVAs are usually the same length as an episode though, whereas specials are like shorter, I think. Maybe that's the difference. So for this thing in game, so the Torii gates are the big gates that are shaped like the Greek letter pi. So there's like two beams and two vertical beams and a horizontal beam on top, and you go through the Torii gates. What I've been taught is that you're supposed to pray, you're supposed to say thank you, or like you're supposed to acknowledge the deity of the shrine when you walk through that. Kind of like saying thank you or like hello and goodbye as you walk through them, not make a wish. So this one is actually, there was a line before this one, so that's actually, it kind of differs. Maybe it's specific to this shrine though. In Dragon Ball Z, a movie was canonical in the continuity, and a special was a non-canon. Yeah, that might be it as well. It might be. Except I do know a lot of specials that are canonical, but I also know several that are not canonical. So yeah, I think you might be onto something there. But I think it's basically what they want, whatever they want to call it. This line that Hinako says, not walking through the center, is because the center of the pathway, the center of the stairs in the shrine, the center of the pathway leading to the shrine is supposed to be for the gods to walk on, and the humans are supposed to walk on the left or the right side of the pathway or the stairs or equivalent. Even when last year when I went to Japan as part of my Asian trip, I went to Kyoto and did a Shrine Maiden experience for a day. It was like 2 hours, where basically they showed me around the shrine. They taught me how to sweep the place. They taught me how to like do the wave those bells around, whatever. I forget what the name of that ritual is called. It's on the tip of my tongue. But one of the things they said was when you're sweeping the pathway leading to the shrine, like you sweep the center of it, but you don't sweep it along the center. You kind of sweep it to the sides, just to like clear the way for the gods. But you don't sweep it like along the center line. Like you're not sweeping it towards the altar or towards the front gate. You're sweeping it to the sides of the tiles. So yeah, it was very neat. Kagura, that was the name of the ritual. The bell ritual. Kagura. Anyway, what's wrong in the center? Oh, they're gonna explain it. Only gods can walk on the center of the pathway or something. You have to behave a certain way to watch me. Yeah, so she says it here, yeah. She basically explains it here. I see. These sorts of formal rituals are rather complicated. Still, I enjoy the air of serenity here. It feels like it's permeating my brain, awakening my consciousness. You're right. Shrines like these do have a particular atmosphere to them. Shrines like these. Shrines like this. Like these. I agree. Maybe it's not too bad to go outside and get fresh air once in a while. Shiny shrine. They're shiny because we've swept the flagstones, the path leading to the shrine. I look forward to our next outing. Sure, anytime. The Kira Shrine, yes. We've got to practice for the festival tomorrow. The festival is not tomorrow, the practice is tomorrow. No, I need to really look down at them. I believe I'm already doing that. Not quite. You're too cool right now. You need to be more cold. Are those not synonymous? No, that's not. Sigh. Poor Mal. Acting is exhausting, isn't it? I'm incredibly fatigued and it's only been an hour. But I think the second half is getting pretty good. All thanks to superior coaching. That's true. I didn't know you were such a good teacher, Mal. I'm not, but I've seen this sort of thing happen on set before, so I just tried copying what they do. Nevertheless, it's allowed me to contribute to this production. Okay, let's keep up this good work. 88 of 99, we're getting there. Field. Probably you, right? I think you're the only person on the field. I see, that was very useful. Thank you for telling me. No problem, you can ask me questions whenever you want. Hello, Rika and Yuri, what are you talking about? Ah, it's you. I was just asking her about her daily routine. Saiki thinks so differently from other people, so I get to hear all kinds of interesting things as talking to her. I taught running track every day, and she started thinking about ways to use my energy to generate electricity. The body heat generated by exercise will dissipate anyway, so putting it to use would be far more efficient. For example, utilizing the Seebeck effect, you could recover the heat energy lost as it's converted for exercise. I have no idea what you're talking about, but it certainly sounds like an average conversation for you. I've never thought about running the way she does, so it's been a really refreshing chat. Still, it seems I'm a far cry from normal. This only reinforced that feeling. I have very few opportunities to learn about the lives of normal girls. I'm really grateful for our chat. Huh? Ah, I see. Now I understand why you're talking to Rika. Hold on, I'm not normal either. Rika, that's most normal response you could have given. That's the poor Rika. She doesn't like to be normal, but everyone calls her normal. I conducted a survey about who was the most normal girl here, and everyone unanimously brought up her name. Grrr, I might be normal now, but I'll show you. One day, I'll be so far from normal you won't even recognize me. What's wrong with being normal? I think it would help one to blend in with the surroundings without much trouble. I suppose I'd have to experience it to know. I'd like to experience being normal at least once in my life. There's also a character like that in Sayonara Zetsubo Sensei, starting from the second season. I never watched the second season onwards. One day. I did like the first season until it got a little bit monotonous near the end. But even then, I didn't mind watching the second one, but I never got around to it. Do you want to be normal? I think you'll find a way here. Do you want to be normal? That did not get a affection boost, but I don't care, cause I want to have more events with Yuri. So, does seeing how different from your life is from others when you want to be normal? Is that apostrophe after others needed? I don't think that apostrophe is needed. But I can see what they're trying to get at. Only to the extent that it would satisfy my curiosity. Is satisfy the adverb for like satinal? Goodbye Zetsubo Sensei, yeah. Goodbye Teacher Despair, or the Teacher of Despair, or Mr. Despair. Only to the extent that it would satinify my curiosity. I would imagine I fall into a special category, but being labeled normal or special isn't a major concern. I'm interested in understanding normal ways of thinking, but I don't want to force myself to change the way I think. I see. So you do have your own way of thinking, huh, Saiki? Maybe if I got serious like that, That's a very normal way of thinking. I thought that for a moment too, but why do you have to say it out loud? Being normal no matter what you do is very interesting in itself. Poor Rika. Rika. Quiet Yuri's fragment. The bonds are strengthened. 90 of 99. Let's go invite her up.
おや
It is foreign possessive, yeah. In that case, your life compared to others, I don't know if it was needed there. What's wrong, Yuri? You've looked concerned ever since we left the convenience store. Oh, sorry, I'm simply lost in my thoughts. What thoughts? To be perfectly honest, that was my first time going to a convenience store. No, it's not. That's our second time together going to a store, isn't it? I'm pretty sure we went there once before together, in one of the earlier Bond events. What? Yeah, others' lives are... No, it's definitely not the second one. I think the first one is more correct, but I don't know if it's needed in the context of the sentence. Like your lives compared to others? Or whatever it was. What? You've seriously never been to a convenience store? Yes, that's correct. Is that odd? It really, really is. You're probably the only high school girl in the country who had never been to a convenience store. What? You can't be serious? I have to think this over. I don't think there's anything to really think over. Compared to those of others, yeah. That would have been clearer, yeah. But more importantly, what had you looking so concerned? Oh, that's right. I was simply amazed by the expansive and varied stock. They have rice balls, pastries, ice cream, and snacks. More hot and cold drinks than I could count, too. There's a public restroom as well, and it's open 24 hours. Well, I guess that is pretty impressive, especially when you're not used to them. Exactly. So I was regretting not having gone to one until now. I see. Well, I'm glad I was able to introduce you to them. I'm very grateful to you for doing so. You're welcome. What we like to do, you're never having a bath again. Just gonna trigger these always. And parfait. In a convenience store? No, there isn't. I hope not, anyway. Alright, let's begin. I hope we can have another good practice today. Wait, that was it? There was no event. Did we finish the event? Did we finish all the things? Oh, there's more stuff. Why is there more stuff now? Ah, so she moves on to the next person after. Oh, so she does it like... She does a set at a time. That's what she's doing. Mio, a student or instructor. What? Who's Mio? But I don't think we've seen any instructor names, so... Except like our teacher, maybe? Wait, have we even seen our teacher before? I'm not sure who Mio is. But it's probably a student. We haven't ever seen a teacher. They're self-taught. Huh? It's unusual to see Yuri in a special class. And she's talking to... Wait, Sarasa? Right. When I first met her, she was already far beyond the level of anyone else my age. But I don't know anything. I don't know about anything before that. Sorry. Not at all. You've given me plenty of information. It's good to know her skills were not developed overnight. Thank you. What are you two talking about? Ah, speak of the devil. I'll let Yuri explain. I was asking about you, mostly in regards to your ballet. Yeah, I don't recall a Mio. But who? I didn't talk to anyone either, so I'm not sure where the name was from. Oh, you're talking... It was someone from You mean it was someone from the festival practice thing? Green hair is Mao, yeah. I think you mean Mao. About me? And ballet? Are you interested in ballet, Yuri? No, not particularly. But you do ballet moves when you transform into a reflector, right? Your movements during combat are rather elegant. But ballet isn't typically considered a martial art. I also like that line. Saving it for something. It's a Mao, yeah, Mao. I wanted to know how much ballet talent and practice would be required to make such an approach viable. So you want to know why I fight the way I do? I want to dance ballet again. Ballet was all I had. I hope this is the wrong answer. Ballet was all I had. Yeah, it's the wrong answer. Good. Up until recently, everything I did was ballet related, so I might just naturally move that way. So it's the result of your experience. If I analyze your physical abilities and quantify your practice, I don't think you'll get any interesting results from analyzing me. Oh, but I think it would be good to know just how much you've practiced up until now, Hinako. I think everyone in ballet is curious about that, and I'd like as much reference as I can get. Wait, who's analyzing me again? It's decided. I'll measure your physical abilities, then question you about your time spent in training. It's possible some of your qualities are genetic, so I'll have to collect and sequence your DNA. I'm busy right now, perhaps another day. Maybe another day. Grr, how truly unfortunate. Yuri and Sarasa were both serious. She's domineering. She is. Then she got replaced by Mao, who's even more domineering. Hi, Mao.
あなたに言うことはないわ。
Just so you know, I don't like you feeling the feeling bar is an absolute zero. But no, let's not do that yet. Let's go finish Yuri's scenes.
Oh yeah.
Yuri, are you okay with this kind of thing? Are you telling me that this could be dangerous? Given that it's an attraction for children, I assume it would be safe. Well, it's safe, but you still might get scared. I do not understand why people would choose to experience fear in a controlled environment like this. Okay, let's get going. No more talking. Eek! Ah! No! That was terrifying. Was it? I was caught up in studying the exact timing of your screams. Wow, you really are good with this kind of stuff. I wouldn't necessarily say that. In fact, I'd say your tolerance for the supernatural exceeds my own. What are you talking about, Emmy? You didn't bat an eye at the plasma floating behind the lantern. Similarly, at the exit... Hold on, what on earth did you see? The plasma. Get ready for tomorrow. The timing thing, So are we done with these scenes? Alright, let's begin. Hope we can have another good practice today. We are done. So we are done with the festival scenes. Just not the Yuri scenes. And I keep pressing the wrong button. First floor. There should be a scene here with Mao, right? But also let's talk to you to make sure there's nothing.
早く治ると
This should be an interesting scene. No, there's not even 99 bonds to get. No. I'm almost done the 99. But we're not even done. We're not even 1/4 of the way through all the scenes yet. In fact, I'm not sure we're even 1/10 of the way through all the scenes yet. Hinako, Hinako. What's wrong? Nothing's wrong. She's staring at me, so I'm staring back. Call it observation. Her presence, demeanor, and above all thought process differ from the other students at this school. It's quite interesting to see such a mutant species among the humans here. And that's quite a thing to say to my face. Yuri has nerves of steel or something. I could never do that. Although I'd say I'm a mutant species as well. Don't lump me in with you. I'm unique, the one and only me. I see. I didn't mean to offend. However, I think it's very worth studying such a unique human being and how you came about. How I came about? I've never worried about that stuff. I'm sure Shirai over there would know more about what makes me who I am than I do. Huh? Me? You're always forcing your way into people's hearts. It wouldn't be surprising if you knew. For forcing my way in? I can't exactly deny that, but Mao's so different. Cause she has confidence. Oh, my bar is already maxed out. Cause she has confidence. I think it's because she's brimming with confidence. I should have picked the wrong answer. If you're uneasy, you follow along with what other people think, and it's hard to stand your ground. Mao is full of self-confidence. That's why she doesn't bend and stand by her own ways of thinking. Well, that's an awfully positive view of me. What's your ulterior motive? I don't have one. I just told her what I've seen, or maybe more like the way I think things are. Confidence, I see. Who knows, Amy, who knows? Confidence, I see. The key difference is confidence. Thus, being confident results in uniqueness. Easy enough to say, but you need to work hard to keep your confidence. If you don't, it counts for nothing. Having confidence and doing the work to preserve it. You should just be confident in your research, Yuri. It's not something just anyone can do. I see. So while it may be a well-trodden path, confidence can make people individually unique. Are we done here? I'm not made of free time. We are. Thank you for the valuable information. I was a little worried at first, but I'm glad Yuri got something out of this. I need to have confidence too. Acquire Yuri's fragment. Your bonds are strengthened. I think we can actually go talk to Yuri now. Yeah, rooftop. Science room. Hey Yuri, what's up? I just wanted to share some thoughts of human interaction now that I've talked to an assortment of people. Before, I only saw events before me, people's words and actions, but they have their own circumstances and purposes. I believe that if I start considering those circumstances, then I can understand others better. Yeah, I think that's right. Sometimes you might wonder why someone did something. Once you start talking to them, their reasons become clear. If you understand the connection between the actions and intent, that might mean you understand their feelings. There might be reflections for all the other colors as well. Maybe they're sequels. Future sequels. Interesting. Are you always thinking about such things while working as a reflector? I guess, even if I'm not thinking about it. And also the refractions. Don't forget the blue refractions. And all the other color refractions. Being able to do it subconsciously means you must be watching others very carefully. And then, you realize that you have similar feelings within yourself as well. That's not something you can do if you don't truly understand yourself. Yeah, but even if I knew some stuff from the start, I've learned a lot while working too. All things have a cause. People's thoughts and emotions are no exception. Understanding others and their various perspectives could very well form the basis of my true research. Allow me to thank you. You were the driving force that allowed me to progress this far. I need a drink. Hold on. Hydrated. No, I wasn't. Wanting to know more about everyone, wanting to understand their feelings, was entirely your decision. But before that, you discovered the emotions inside of me. If I hadn't met you, I would have simply continued wandering, never even knowing my own heart. Yuri, you're indispensable to my research. I'd like to continue spending time with you. Ooh. Yeah, of course. That was a little embarrassing when you put it like that. It seems yet another feeling's budding inside of me. Completed Yuri's Bond episodes. Acquired Yuri's fragment. 98 of 99. Status. Fragment. So this one increases max MP, nice. Rank up, changes equip skill. So this is interesting. So I need to rank up this I need to rank up this rank up fragment. Because this might change it. Bonus, power increases with each overdrive perform, yeah. So this is like the other one that I have. So at maximum rank, it probably makes the attack buff AoE. I wonder what it does to something like Lime skills, like Ibis Fang. Right now, suppressed streams continuous damage. What if I replace it with this? Power increases with each overdrive perform. Okay. That's all it does right now. Let me put this back. So you need a max mana one. Maybe slot it into something I'll never use like this. See that? But eventually I will probably want it on this. Probably want it on this. Just change it from medium to large knockback. But it actually got rid of the DPS. Maybe I don't want that right now. We'll see. We'll see. Did I get another gem as well? No, I slotted that gem in. It was this one. I slotted that in. Delays target's timeline. Oh, but this is a debuff. Sure. Just to get it out of here. Sure. So even though we've maxed out your thing, I still want to invite you out after. No, save it here. I still want to invite you out and see if you have any more scenes. I think you do.
Oh yeah.
Karaoke. This should be good. I never imagined we go to karaoke together, Yuri. I've heard that among the youth of this country, it's a well-established communication tool. I wanted to experience the psychological effect of listening to each other's songs. Why not? You start by searching for the song you like, then press enter. Why? I don't understand. How is this character in there? Oh, I guess you might not be much of a singer. It's actually my first time seeing a score this low. Is karaoke a Japanese word? It started as one, yeah. Yes. It became a borrowed word basically in English. No, it's Japanese. Karaoke. Should be Japanese. The word is Japanese. Wait, this has to be a scoring error. I request a retrial. A retrial. Screenshot that as well. I mean, sure, but let me use your microphone. Volume, reverb level, all clear. Let's see how this goes. Why? Karaoke? Yeah, it's supposed to be karaoke, but yeah. Karaoke. Yeah, that's probably an accent thing. An accent, yeah. This time is even worse than the last. You know, Yuri, nobody's good at everything. Besides, it looked like you were having fun. Well, that may be true. I don't often sing by myself. Then I think it's fine. Carrot, Karaoke, yes. Kara. The R is actually on the second, is start on seconds of on the second syllable. But yeah, it's K. Then I think it's fine. We're not professional singers or anything. As long as we have fun, it's okay. Karaoke. I see. I'm glad to hear you say that. But I refuse to leave without getting a high score. Let me keep going just a little longer. Well, I want to sing too. For Yuri. Stretch. We've run out of training scenes, so we stretch, I guess. Lunch break. So this is one of the stretch scenes. Hey, Fumio. I didn't expect to see you here, Shirai. Our class just ended. What about you? There's still time until afternoon classes. I figured I'd go for a dive. A dive? When I'm underwater, there's no sound. It relaxes me. It's important to expose oneself to silence once in a while. Wow. Well, I'll see you. Pen, please. So, the subtitles say pen, please, but you can see her mouth moving, right? She's not saying pen, please. She's actually she's chanting something. She's summoning demons. She's summoning demons from the ether. And Hinako's looking on in terror. And Hinako now, despite her subtitles line being ellipses, she's summoning demons now from the ether as well, with her chanting. Maybe she should try keeping her face above water. Yeah, they both summon demons. No, not yet. But soon we will. Actually, I think that is right. I think we want to trigger that now. Nah, let me finish up Yuri's. Let me finish up Yuri's scene first.
Oh yeah.
Where else can you take us? Oh, now we're back to the tomb. The hole in the ground. Look, up the hill. That's the ancient tomb. All graves like this tend to be pretty big, like the pyramids in Egypt. Really? This? You think this is as big as the pyramid in Egypt? This hole in the ground? In ancient times, the size of a grave reflected the reach of one's power. Kind of ludicrous if you ask me. But the evolution of the funeral ceremony due to cultural or generational transitions, is rather interesting, though. It's really far away. Up the hill over there. Perhaps you could take some measurements here to further research this subject. Hold on, don't you need permission for that? I mean, we are in a public park. In the modern world, barriers stand in the way of intellectual satisfaction. Perhaps the ancients were freer. Haha, wow, that's kind of a romantic way to look at things. It's a strange perspective. But I feel like if we were born into the pre-internet era, we would die within a week. Without a doubt. All the static background scenes kind of are, yeah, kind of. Stretch. Sarasa, is that you? Hinako, what are you doing here? We just finished up class. Oh, I see. We have this class right after lunch, so we thought we'd get here early. Good idea. Well, since it's lunch break, let's play together. Huh? Come on. It's fun to hang out in the pool together. Well, I guess you're right. She sure is. Let's do it. Active command guard. Wow, why? How did we unlock this? What? Similar to Just Guard in terms of timing and defense, but with the bonus of reflecting damage by the enemy. Nice. I have not managed to trigger a Just Guard. I don't think. I've actually been trying, but I haven't been able to trigger it. It's like a perfect parry or perfect guard in like one of the Dark Souls-esque games, but I've never been able to trigger it somehow. Active command recovery recovers more MP. Supporter recovers more HP. Timeline slows enemy actions even more, sure. Bonds is strengthened, very nice. Necessary rating points achieved, very nice. Nah. Rooftop. Signs. Famous Street Fighter video with a perfect parry combo, that's really amazing. From a tournament. Ah, I see. Kind of like a perfect round. Interesting. I've never played one of those games. Definitely watched them though. Phew, this water is perfect. So this station scene, it showed us a picture of an hotel or an onsen or something. And now we're inside that. But what's that got to do with a station? Or I guess maybe we took a train somewhere. It's nice to bathe in a large tub once in a while, since it allows you to stretch your limbs. Hinako is again summoning demons with her ellipses. Her mouth is moving in the background. What's wrong, Hinako? You've been staring at me and mouthing demonic words. It's not fair. What isn't? I've never really noticed before, but seeing like this, your breasts are big. Do they float? Yeah, it makes bathing very comfortable. Really? That's all you're thinking about? What do you mean that's all? They're a big deal for both girls and boys. Breasts are just chunks of fat. If they're big, your shoulders get tense and that's a major downside. If I could, I'd share some of this with you. I think you should keep yourself from saying that to anyone else. Get ready. Stretch. 4th period. No, I'm Yuzu. Oh, Yuzu, sorry. Nai, can you not see us or something? No, I've really bad eyesight. I had no idea. Oh, Hinaka. Not quite, I'm lime. Hair color's totally different. Look, they're all blonde. I'm black. My hair's black. In that light, anyway. Just trying to cycle through this with the rest of our stream time. See what other events Yuri has.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah? Station again. Are we looping now? Nope. Oh, this watch is really beautiful. I love it. I don't love that price tag though. I kind of thought that. There must be a reason to why this is so expensive. This appears to be an authentic Swiss watch. Its tiny body hides an unbelievable number of gears, each precisely tooled by hand. Though they may be made with the same stainless steel, the craftsman's passion toward quality makes a huge difference. I see. But expensive is expensive. Do you want it? If you're that interested. Whoa, are you offering to buy me this? I can't make you do that. I found a part-time job on the internet that pays quite well, I'll have you know. What? That sounds kind of fishy, so I'll pass. Yuri, you can't just drop the bomb like that on us and not explain yourself. What part-time job? Fourth period again. Kaori. Kaori, have you been relaxing there this whole time? Yep, it's not nearly as hot if you stay still. Besides, it's my free time. I can rest if I want to. Seriously? Come over here and try it out, Hinako. Then you'll understand. Okay. Ah, this is the life. Right? This is kind of nice once in a while. Somehow that increases speed. I don't know how that increases speed. Rooftop, science room. Let's go. One more time. Station, again. Roller coaster this time. Yuri, what has you so glum? I'm not glum so much as baffled by the very concept of an amusement park. What do you mean? These machines are both terrifying and tremendous. Why would someone deliberately scare themselves by riding them? That's the fun part. And perhaps something I'll never understand. Get ready. Stretch. Fourth period. Oh. Chihiro, you aren't swimming? Do you not know how? Then, do you want me to teach you? Huh? Really? Of course. Thank you. Her hair went bonkers there for a moment. Luck increased by 3. She's apparently a very quick learner. Rooftop, science club, more Yuri events.
Oh yeah.
Station again. Are we looping? We are not. Another new one. Where is this place? Oh, this handbag is so cute. I love it. I don't love that price tag though. I can't afford that. This gives me a sense of deja vu. There's always a reason expensive goods command their high prices. Though at a glance, I do not understand why this one is so expensive. Could it be due to high quality materials or craftsmanship? I'd assume it's due to the manufacturer's name. Bags with brand logos are way more expensive than ones without. I don't understand. It's not as if any two handbags perform different functions. It's like a seal of quality or something. Besides, lots of people just want to show off that they're wearing something from a big brand. Completely nonsensical. I agree. 100% nonsense. I have never felt that way about anything. Phew. Mika, what's wrong? You seem really tired. Oh, Hinako, I just can't seem to get a hang of swimming. And these swimsuits are so revealing. But aren't the track uniforms pretty skimpy too? They expose your stomach and stuff. I guess you're right. Besides, swimming is a great way to cool down in the summer. Come on, I'll race you. Sure, bring it on. No, soon enough, but not yet. By the way, we have a lot more of these to do in the future. Station again. Now we're in the rain. Oh no, it started to rain and our clothes are wet. Strange. Huh? I checked the weather forecast by the meteorological agency. The probability of precipitation was close to 0. Well, they're not always right. Mistakes do happen. No, probability says otherwise. Nature shall not override science. In the near future, I will establish a new infallible forecasting method called the absolute weather forecast. Coming out of your mouth, I actually believe that. Also, your hair is surprisingly unwet. Of course. Yuri is the best. Yeah, that's why I want to do these scenes before we start. Like, they're funny. I'm looking forward to it. And let's come back here when it's sunny. They might actually come back here tomorrow when it's sunny. And also, we've never seen that scene in the background with her. I think that's the first time we've actually seen. Like, we didn't take, what's her name, Shiori here? Okay. I'm not sure we went to the handbag place either. So some of these places are like new. Also, my stats are going to be pretty crazy by the next time we fight. Second period. Yuri, you've been sitting there this whole time. What is the matter? Yuri? Did you say something? Bonus Yuri scene. You've been sitting this whole time, so I asked you what's wrong. Just like Claudia to make it rain everywhere. Forgive me. I so lost in my thoughts that I must have tuned out the voices around me. We're at the pool, so why not enjoy it? If anything, I prefer to be spending this free time back in my lab. My presence here is sacrifice enough. Oh. Bonus Yuri scene. There can't be too many more of these, right? We're cycling through all the station scenes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, bus stop. Oh, this might be the last one. Because if bus stop was the last one for... Yeah, this is the last one. I had a good time today. You have my thanks. No thanks necessary. I had fun too. Well, I will be glad if you invite me again. Sorry, but no. Of course. Shiori's last scene was very similar to that. So, that was probably the last one. There are probably more stretch scenes, but don't care. I'm going to save outside here. And the reason is that I need to pop out and then back in to trigger the quest anyway. So tomorrow we will continue forwards from here. Save. So we basically have finished 2 scenes. Two characters out of like 11 that we have so far, I think. 2 of 11. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Lots of fun. Lots of fun making fun of their typos and weird animations and stuff. Good night, y'all. Take care. Bye. You're welcome for the stream. Rest your wings. Rest your wings. I'll add that one. Okay, thanks. Bye.